There's 2 tigers. There's one behind both doors.
There
never was a woman.
There's no woman. No, they're definitely.
But it's great entertainment for the crowd.
Right, exactly. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Back Issues. I'm Tiffany.
I'm Ethan.
I'm Ben.
And it's time to jump into the absolute universe.
Oh.
Yay! Oh my god.
We are doing Absolute Wonder Woman today.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Yes! I am stoked for this.
You better be.
I don't know anything about the Ultimate Universe.
This is all you need to know about her. This is it.
Riding a
This is
black Pegasus?
literally, it's not just a black Pegasus. This is I saw this image and I was like, I'm just gonna buy all of them now. I just take all of my money, just give it to me now.
That's when
Please,
they're
thank
like,
you
you're
so much.
buying 7 versions of issue 1.
I don't care. Take my money and shut up.
Okay.
Born out of the death of Darkseid, a world in which the heroes have to face greater challenges than they've ever faced before, essentially, in their upbringing.
It's like Earth on hard mode.
Yes, yes. It's often pitched as a world without hope, but I disagree because I think this book, there's so much hope in it. There's so much incredible everything that's going on with it. This, for me, is Wonder Woman now. Just throw all of it away.
Like the rest of it.
Oh, just throw it in the trash.
Just throw it in the trash.
That Wonder Woman is garbage.
Let's
You
just
heard it
go
from Tiffany
with this.
first. OG Wonder Woman is
I
garbage.
did not say she's garbage.
Hey,
For
do you
me-
remember the wonderful Wonder Woman we did where it had like the little boy death with the candles on his head?
Yes.
Yeah, throw it in the garbage.
It's
No, that was fun.
trash.
That was fun. And why did I think that was fun? Mythology. What's in this? Mythology. And more.
Oh, Mythology Plus.
Mythology Plus.
It's like New Game Plus.
It is literally, the Darkseid world is like New Game Plus, except usually with New Game Plus you get like extras in your levels. Just imagine it was like New Game Plus, but like you didn't get any to carry the stuff over. It's just harder.
It's just
just
harder.
harder.
It's just harder.
You still get to start from the same spot.
1,000%.
Cool.
Sweet.
So, Absolute Wonder Woman, written by Kelly Thompson with art by Hayden Sherman. You don't need to know anything about it because nobody knows anything
Good,
about
I
it.
know
it's
nothing
brand
about
new.
this already.
It's just
Yeah.
literally, here we
Sweet.
go. And like, this book does a lot of back and forth. We're going to be in the now, we're going to go back in the past. We're going to be in the
son of a
now, in the
bitch.
past, back, forth, back, forth. It works
Okay.
flawlessly.
All right. It seems to happen a lot in Wonder Woman books, so I'm just
This
kind of like used to
works perfectly. This isn't just because we don't know what else to do. This
Okay.
is because it's all based around mythology. We are going to be in Gateway City. All right, so Gateway City is an established city within the DC universe. I believe it's in California. It has been home to Wonder Woman. It has been home to the Spectre. It has been home to many people, but here we are, Gateway City. It's also known to have a lot of Greek artifacts around it.
It looks like it's just San Francisco.
Well, it's in California, so what do you want from me?
I mean, that makes a lot of sense. San Francisco.
But also
They have
San
the Golden
Francisco's
Gate
in
Bridge.
Colorado.
This is
in
Gateway.
California, in
Well,
the DC universe.
okay,
Because they're
well,
all there.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
2. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's just Abridge.
Yeah.
Not a golden.
Next to a city that's on the southern bank of the bridge.
There's a lot of
It's a smaller
coast
city
to
on the northern
California.
bank. Yeah.
Ethan, all right. There's a news crew. They are desperately reporting because there is a crazy, huge, unidentified flying object coming at Gateway City.
Looks like an inverted pyramid.
It is very much that, but it's like a fleshy inverted pyramid. And,
Ooh.
and what comes out of that inverted pyramid? But a bunch of like crazy flying serpent things.
That's not good.
Uh-oh. This is bad.
Yeah.
Is it like an STD?
Essentially, no. But not to fear, a masked rider appears
Who could it be?
on a skeletal Pegasus.
She
Oh,
straight
it's
up looks like a bad
skeletal.
guy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like I would
Dope.
not feel hope with that thing.
I'd
coming in. I'd be like, oh no, it's getting worse.
I'm like, this is awesome.
It
Yes.
is awesome, yeah.
Did she marry Poppins this shit?
What do you mean?
What?
She's a bag of holding.
That is a big sword.
Some masked unknown rider on a flying skeletal or on a skeletal Pegasus flies through the air and starts swiping at these serpent things. Right? They start following her. The news is covering all of this. They're like, don't lose him. We got a whole Samus thing going on here, folks.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the first appearance of
Of this character.
this character.
The cameraman is like, I'm not sure that's a guy. My guy.
He's a very slight man.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
Lo and behold, they land, they take their armor off, they dip their hand in the blood of their fallen foes, and they wipe it across their eyes.
Oh,
Wonder Woman.
nice.
I mean, that's an excellent fear tactic. If anyone saw that.
Yeah, it's dope. It's actually for a reason.
the
Anyway,
serpent saw it.
let me just tell you, the narration in this Kelly Thompson, I love her as a writer. She has the right level of sass, snark, and just really great dialogue for me. It's punchy. It's snap, crackles, and pops.
Well, you know I like that.
I know you do. I know you do.
We got a little butter and marshmallows there. I am sold.
We are in. We're having an evening. I'm just gonna tell you what the narration is for her appearance because I love it. Because it says, once upon a time, there was a princess. And the princess had all the gifts any princess could hope to have. Beauty, grace, compassion, kindness, wisdom. And the ability to outrun a hellhound and conjure the darkest of magics. Things every princess needs when she was raised in hell.
Oh.
Okay.
Interesting.
So the reason she does the whole eye thing, other than it looks badass and awesome, is she's also like going to do a spell.
Okay.
Now we've done Justice League Dark,
Yes.
where we're like, Wonder Woman's kind of a magical character. She's always like on the outskirts of it. This is a straight up, what if Wonder Woman was also totally a magical character?
I don't understand why you're so into this book, Tiffany.
Right? Really weird. Anyway.
Is she doing the thing where she clangs her
Kinda,
things together
yes.
and causes a big explosion? Interesting.
Yeah, but
I
it's
was gonna
magic.
be like,
it's a
is
spell.
Is she
Yeah.
clanging her bracers together and then she's transforming? She spins in a circle.
Yeah, no, there's none of that, thankfully. How did we get here? And so we're gonna
go
flash.
back.
Let's go back. Let's go back. We're gonna go years ago to the Wild Isle of Hell, prison of the great sorceress Circe.
Oh.
So Circe used to be in charge of an island, and now she's a prisoner of this island in hell. Basically, her sentence within hell, even though she's not necessarily dead or not, it's kind of vague, is really that she is alone. Because it's like she used to like rule over all these people, and now you're in solitary confinement. That sucks, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, she's doing her thing. She's trying to eke out anything on the island. The island is a barren wasteland, and like she feels the light of the sun behind her, and that's when Apollo shows up, and he's like, "Yo, what's up? Here, take this." And she's like, "What is this?" She's like, "It's yours now." She's like, "It is a baby. Someone has left a baby."
Oh.
I'm
and
sorry.
I thought,
This is someone else's baby. This is not my baby.
I'm sorry, is this like your baby? Am I getting paid $5 an hour to watch this baby? What is going on
nope,
with this baby?
it's an obligation.
You thought hell couldn't get any worse.
Here's
Here's
a child.
this baby.
Enjoy. It will never stop screaming. Apollo's like, listen, so this is Diana, Princess of Themyscira, and she's the last of the Amazons, and Zeus is real mad at all the Amazons, and so for their punishment against their crimes, yeah, she's gonna be here now, and they're gonna serve their sentence out, and then when they're done, they're basically gonna be wiped from the earth or what have you. Oh, also, you can never say the word Amazon again.
You can never say the word Amazon?
Yeah, and then he yells it really loudly, like very obnoxiously, as a god might do.
You're also not allowed to order from them anymore.
Yeah, I just love, so I decree!
So I'm not allowed to have stuff anymore. Great.
Yeah, well, she's in hell, so
Right. Is the baby gonna have to live in hell with her forever, or does the baby get to leave
the baby will live in hell with her,
forever?
presumably.
For now.
Well, that's
So- I mean,
I mean, I would say that
So
the
we're making
beginning of
the-
this book would maybe indicate that
Right,
that's not
yes,
the.
I just-
But the assumption here is
what
that
she thinks is that I'm
yeah,
raising this baby.
Here's a baby, and she tries to say Amazon. It doesn't work. I love this effect, where it's just like she's like,
just
huh,
like garbles it.
okay,
Yeah.
cool, and she's like, what if it dies? And he's like, I don't care. Nobody does. The gods, we don't care anymore. My work is done. Goodbye.
Right.
My
Look,
people
you
need
signed
to-
for the package. I'm out of here.
Yeah, literally, that's it. I took
Yeah.
the picture. I sent it back to HQ. I'm good.
That's
Yeah.
not my driveway. That's not my house.
I don't care anymore.
I don't care. I dropped it off.
I
mean-
am done.
I'm letting it live.
Yeah. So
We could have killed it. I can kill it right now if you want.
Cersei's like, yeah, no. And she like takes it and she just puts it down and she's like, cool. I mean, we're in hell. This will take care of itself.
Yeah. Even if I tried, I couldn't save this baby.
Yeah. And so like this like
What's it gonna eat? There's no food. I'm living on a rock.
so this serpent rolls up
Oh.
and like she's like, well, here we go. And she's just watching it happen.
This is not my fault.
I'm kind of fascinated. Let's see where
I
this goes.
didn't put the baby in hell.
Right.
I'm in hell.
I'm just standing by while
Yeah.
something that will obviously kill the baby happens that I
I'm-
could stop it and choosing not to. It's not my fault.
I'm essentially like a nature documentarian. I can't interfere.
I don't have to save her.
Look, I put the baby down The baby decided not to get out of the way of the serpent.
Yeah.
It's the
That baby
baby's
killed
fault.
itself. That is
That
suicide
baby
by
had
not
no
moving.
survival skills whatsoever. How is this
yep.
my fault?
Yeah.
When I was a baby.
Yeah, I would have taken that snake.
Just
I'm
saying.
pretty sure. I remember, and I definitely killed like 6 snakes like that when I was a baby. So.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Yeah.
Snake rolls up, goes to bite her. Diana grabs it by the face and just literally yeets it because it says yeet.
Nice.
That's true.
awesome.
She eats it.
And Cersei goes, huh.
Huh. Okay. Interesting plot twist.
Yep.
This baby could be useful to me.
Right? And so essentially, like, she lets her stick around. And we watch as, like, Diana finds, like, other creatures, like this, like, cute little fire lizard. It, like, tries to burn Diana. Obviously, doesn't work. She picks it up, and Cersei immediately thinks that she's going to do something to it.
like
and Diana just goes, like, no, 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 and then gives it a kiss and lets it go. And Cersei's like, okay, well, she's just going to have to learn the hard way. That like next time she faces something like that, it's probably not going to go that way.
Right.
Right. Like you can't be like that.
Right.
Especially in hell. I'd love it if all the animals of hell like started hanging out by the island.
You mean like this?
She's just Snow White.
Okay, yes.
Got birds
It's not
and
that
stuff.
she's that. It's that it's still Diana. It's still Wonder Woman. Like she's compassionate, right? And so we watch as over time, which I freaking love. This is Hayden Sherman, like just perfectly joining with Kelly Thompson on storytelling here. Every one of these panels, even if it's not the most amount of time passed, you watch as like Cersei's cave grows more to be a home. You know, she was existing in hell. Now she's making a home in hell, right? And so like, you know, we see her.
nesting.
She's nesting. Yeah. She's starting to care for this child, right? And she notices that like
Are these like demons?
Yep, there's all
Those
sorts of
demons
things.
and stuff here
There's
too?
just all kinds
There's
of things.
birds
Dan.
and snakes and demons.
And usually, like,
like
I'd be ripping out the innards of innocents,
Yeah.
or like the tortured damned, and like, you know, the snakes would be like biting people and sucking venom to them.
Yeah.
But you know,
Ever
now
since
they're
this
just
baby
hanging out.
arrived, it's just a
It's been cool.
kumbaya fest all day
Obviously,
long.
the snake is like a demon hell snake too. So they're all like mystical, magical things, right?
It looks like the same snake.
I think
Yeah,
it
I think he
is.
came back.
There's only the one.
He's like, that was actually really fun.
He's like, do it again. Throw it again.
Yeet me more.
I've been a bad snake. You gotta throw me.
Just. Cersei's like, not you.
Don't touch that snake anymore.
You know, all of a sudden, Cersei has a nice belt. She softened even the most treacherous of beasts. And then she notes, she's like, and I don't just mean all the little demon creatures. And you get the instance that she's, or you get the indication that she's probably speaking about herself. Right? And so, like, she mentions that, like, how do you fall in love with a child? It's by raising it, right? And so then we see Diana get a little bit older, and we note that Cersei is teaching her. And she's reading books, and she's clearly reading books not, like, from, like, the long... I mean, I'm sure she's reading classics as well. But I'm 99% sure she's, like, reading The Giving Tree, because Diana's like, the boy's hurting the tree, and the tree doesn't like... I don't understand. And she's like, Cersei's like, that's part of the lesson, Diana. Read the damn book. Like,
Right.
get to the end.
Where'd she get these books from?
I don't know.
If she conjures them?
I guess.
So she could have had books all this time in hell and just chose not to?
I think she resolved herself to what her fate was.
Right. She's like, if I can't leave and do what I want, then I'm just going to live in squalor and misery.
Because
then,
like what hope was there?
Yeah, there was no reason.
And then Diana showed up and like changed everything for her.
Interesting.
So inevitably, Diana's like there's like a word, and she's like, do you know the word? She's like, I unless you tell me what it is, I don't know what you mean. She's like, I don't know if it's real, and she's like, it would be if you said it. And so Diana doesn't say it, and you're like, okay, I see where we're going with this, right? We also see like again Diana's like continued compassion. Like there's like a what looks like a manticore kind of thing that rolls up at one point.
Sweet.
And like Diana immediately is like, come on, be reasonable. You don't have to do this. Like you don't have to die. And so like over the years, Diana grows larger and stronger. Her mother continues to protect her and to educate her and like to teach her witchcraft, which is like a major part of who she is now, right? Which I'm like all about that. Right? In the present day, we get a better idea of what's going on, right? So we see like all these serpents things after her big clang drop to the ground. They're all stunned essentially. One of the Air Force folks roll up and they're like, or Army or whoever, and they're like, cool. So we're good? And she's like, no, they're harbingers for what's coming. They're also stunned, so you should probably evacuate. within a mile. Right?
Oh.
Get everybody out of here.
Evacuate the city.
Additionally, we see kind of like in New Frontier, remember how Wonder Woman was like super tall?
Yes.
Yeah, we're definitely carrying over that tradition here, right?
Yeah,
Like she
yeah.
is a super tall lady. From out of the, presumably the pyramid, pours the like Harbinger Prime.
I mean, it looks like the pyramid shits it out.
Yeah, kind of.
There's a giant
Gross.
There he is. Ta-da.
or
Anyway,
gives birth to it. Let's say that.
yeah, Diana's like, you're not welcome here. Harbinger Prime. You thought that this place was not protected, but it is by me. So you can head out.
Just go back to the shadow.
You can F off.
Yeah, and it's like, no, it's not. And she's like, okay, cool. So we see Pegasus jump into battle as well. Pegasus can shoot fire out of his face.
Sweet.
Kind of cool. I like it a lot.
Are we gonna find out where she gets that Pegasus?
Yes.
Danny
Okay.
Ketch
If-
wrote it one time.
If we get to the last.
Okay.
And so the Harbinger Prime like wakes up his little Harbinger guys, and you know it's just like a big cool fight. It's just an opportunity for Hayden Sherman to
boss
just
fight.
draw like awesome stuff, right? Like I love these like panels of her jumping through, like showing the action of like her like flipping and going as like he's shooting lasers out of his eyes. She specifically calls it lasers out of his eyes, so yeah. So anyway, back with Cersei and Diana like some years ago when she's much older, like she has developed, she is a like almost a, like adult essentially. She's like that word that like I think exists, but I'm like I don't know it. She's like I think it's important, and like she's afraid to say it. And Cersei's like you got to go for it. If you're afraid of the change it'll bring, like don't be. And so like inevitably she says Amazon, and Cersei, what we see then is like these two storylines kind of like come together where like Diana is knocked down by the Harbinger Prime, and we see her starting to rise as she's remembering this moment with her mother in which she's like, what does it mean? What does it mean to be an Amazon? And she's like, it's simply what you are. She's like, now say it again. And so like she has her say it again and again until she's screaming it, and then in our current time she goes Amazon, and she gets up and she's like, let's bring it on, and she reveals that she has a red lasso.
Ooh.
Right? She also reveals like what her title is, which if you're reading this book, you will be very familiar with this as the issues go on, because she will say it a lot. And I freaking love it, because it's not just, I'm Diana of Themyscira, which it normally would be. She's like, I'm Diana of Themyscira, last of the Amazons, daughter of Cersei, princess of hell, and witch of the Wild Isle.
Ooh. The Wild Isle. What's that?
That's where Cersei lives.
Yeah, that's where she lived.
Because like what I think is really cool about this idea and this story, this concept in general, is that Diana still comes from an island. Like it's not the island of Themyscira,
different
it's not
island.
Paradise Island, it's hell.
Right.
It's literal hell, right?
But she knows she's of Themyscira, but she.
Yes, because Cersei
grow
could
up
talk
there.
about that.
She just couldn't say she was an
She
Amazon.
can't say she's an Amazon, right?
But that's interesting that Diana can.
Yes, it's just Cersei couldn't tell her about it. But you can't stop what Diana knows, right?
I'd love it if someone from hell was just like, hey, who's saying that?
Who's so
Hey, you're not supposed to say that. Oh.
I imagine it would be Zeus. Zeus would be like, knock it off.
Zeus would have to be paying attention, if you think about it. Because Zeus is just like a pile of crap.
Also, Zeus shouldn't be able to see into hell.
Well, Hades would probably have a problem with that. But he can, like, I don't know, he's king of the god, I don't know.
Is her red lasso not a lasso of truth?
It is not.
Is it a lasso of pain?
No.
Okay.
Kind of. We'll get to know this lasso.
Okay.
It has
But
a
it's
name.
not the lasso of lies.
No. And by the way, Kelly Thompson has said it's not that the lasso of truth doesn't exist, it's just Wonder Woman doesn't know of it.
Oh, interesting.
Right? So anyway, yeah, so she continues fighting, you know, the Harbinger Prime and all the other little Harbingers.
Like a laser lasso.
Yeah,
It burns.
it does
It's
burn.
sizzling.
Oh.
It does burn.
Lasso of fire?
Yeah, so anyway, she tries again to like get him to leave. She's like, this is your last warning, man. Like, if you don't leave, it will spell your doom. And he's like, to retreat is doom. So she's like, okay, cool. So she's like, hear me, for I bear Nemesis, a lasso created by my mother, Cersei, from the remains of the very last basilisk, infused with the blood of Prometheus, and blessed by the goddess Demeter. Or Demeter, depending on how you want to say it.
Sweet. Basilisk.
So here's what's interesting about this. Speaking of Danny Ketch and others, it is painful to those who have sin. And she's like, I know you have a lot.
Oh, so it hurts more the badder you are.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
And so she wraps it
cool.
around him, and he's like, oh, you have to let me go. And she's like, I'll let you go if you promise to leave. And he's like, yeah, all right.
What is he even doing there in the first place?
He's there to harbinge.
Harbinge what?
Harbinge what is to come.
It's like, whatever, I got my harbinging done anyway.
Yeah,
I was just
I'm
leaving.
clocking out now.
Yeah, I was about
People
to leave
saw
anyway.
me.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. I didn't leave because of your lasso. I left because I wanted to.
Yeah, I just wanted to go. It's fine. So, Alan, I think his last name is Fox. I don't know. The reporter is like, he's like, oh God, they're all leaving. They're going into the ocean. And the cameraman's like, yo, we're alive. He's like, oh. He was just like rattling on. He's like, he's a mess. This guy's a mess.
I mean,
right?
it was horrifying.
It was.
Also, if it goes into the ocean, that means it's still possibly there.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, is it in
Beach
the ocean?
season is over.
Yeah. Those beaches will be open, Ben. It's the 4th of July.
This is going to be the best summer that Gateway City's ever had.
From out of the fog of war, a soldier appears. A blonde soldier, if you will,
Okay.
who Diana immediately recognizes as Steve. And you're like, oh, Steve Trevor.
Steve Trevor.
You're like, what's up with that? Well, let's go back.
Okay.
Because that's going to be
That's
kind
gonna
of
be
the
the
MO of this
format,
book,
yeah,
right?
okay.
Like, all right, well, what happened? So in the before times, back on the Wild Isle,
In the before time.
Steve Trevor washes up on the shores
Oh.
in hell.
Okay.
Steve, what did you do?
And so like he like wakes up and he's like, I'm sorry, just tell him, and he passes back out, but she doesn't speak his tongue, right?
Right.
She casts a spell, now she can talk to him, right? But not before a tentacle grabs him and pulls him into the water.
Oh.
So she jumps in, she saves him, yay for her. Busts open the door of their home, of Cersei and her home, and is like, oh gosh, we gotta get him warm. He's so cold, blah, 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 blah. Like, you know, I found him on the shore, and Cersei's like, did he wash up? And she's like, no. He got, I had to go in and get him because the Hydra took him, but yeah, I fought the Hydra and it's fine. She's like, you can't just casually fight a Hydra. That's not how this works. She's like, no. The Hydra wanted to take him back. I said, no, you can't do that.
Oh.
And yeah, and she's like, I'll kill that Hydra though, to protect him. And so she's like, okay.
Sure you will.
She's like, the Hydra doesn't, like, Steve doesn't, or the guy, she doesn't know his
Right.
name is Steve, doesn't belong to the Hydra. And so she's like, and does he belong to you?
Right. What?
He's about to.
And she's like, no, I mean, like, I found him, so like, I'm responsible for his life. You know, it's not that, you know.
You know, finders keepers.
Yeah.
Anyway, Steve eventually wakes up. They kind of get to know what like the whole story is. He's like, I'm sorry, I thought like on the beach you spoke Greek, but now you don't. And she's like, yeah, it's fine. You know, he's like, we're not in Greece, and she's like, no.
Not exactly.
So she tries to be like, you know, he's like, so where are we? She's like, in my home with my mom, and he's like, and where would that
where?
be?
Where, pray tell?
Yeah.
He's like,
On Earth? Ish.
in some world.
Sort of under Earth?
You know, she's like, you're in the underworld. He's like in hell? And she's like, so he's like, I'm dead? And she's like, well, no, maybe not. Not exactly.
I mean, technically, I'm not
Maybe
dead.
you went through like a portal or something. I don't
Right?
know.
So like, she's like, I'm gonna give a second. I'll go over here, talk to my mom. It's cool, right? So you go over there, and I love this moment between Wonder Woman and Cersei because she's like, wow, like that was a shock to him, Diana. And she's like, Diana's like, what do you think he's here for, Mom? Like, do you think it's like a test or a trap or? And Cersei's like, or? And Diana's like, a gift. And then she like kind of like just looks down back at her book, and Cersei's like,
A gift.
Damn it.
okay.
You think
I-
he's a
You
gift for
see one guy, and,
Yeah.
and you're
I
immediately
gotta
like,
have to have a whole nother kind of talk with her.
I mean, we don't know he's not a gift.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, I don't know anything about him, Mom. Anyway, Steve decides he wants to go take a look at the beach to see if he can figure, like, you know, come up with any reason what happened to him or find any other records that might have,
Evidence,
yeah,
yeah.
anything, right?
Does he remember what he was doing?
Not necessarily, or we don't really go over it.
Okay.
He knows he's in the Air Force, so there's any number of reasons. But he's like, Diana, could you show me the where I washed up? And she's like, oh, okay, yeah, and she just blushes. So she's like, Jesus Christ, keep it together.
Oh my God.
Like,
She grabs his arm and practically rips it out of his socket.
come on! Ow!
Sorry, I'm really strong.
Yeah, I'm just. Oops. oh, could you get that for me? Anyway, they're like walking along, and he notices, he's like, you're very tall. And she's like, but we're the same height. And he's like, yeah, where I come from, I'm really tall, and most women are not this tall. And she's like, does that matter? He's
Is that like a problem?
and he's like, nah,
Do you need to be shorter? I can be shorter.
no. She's like, does it matter? And he's like, nah, actually, it doesn't matter at all.
No, it's just a thing. It's just the thing I
I'm just
noticed.
kind of surprised.
Yeah. I mean, he's like, he starts to kind of get the vibe that like she's not just a human.
Right.
Because like
she doesn't know
yeah,
things
like
that.
he skips a stone on the water, and she's like, "Oh, don't do that. The Hydra's there. Don't you see? It's
They
like
don't-
tentacle moving
they don't
under
like
the
when
water."
you do that.
Yeah, and he's like, "I don't see that at all." She's like, "Oh yeah, I have very good eyesight." He's like, "I have very good eyesight. I'm a pilot. You are something else, clearly." Anyway, they end up having kind of a conversation about like being in hell.
So you're in hell.
Yeah, well, he's like,
I have a little
Dark.
pamphlet. Welcome to hell.
he's like, well, no, he's kind of like, I just didn't think I would end up in hell. Like, I don't want to brag, but like, I didn't think that's where I
Kind
was
of
headed.
awesome.
Like, I was just kind of a good guy.
Yeah.
And she
She's
responds,
like, it's not like that.
yeah, well, she responds to like, does anybody think they're going here? And he's like, ouch, okay,
Okay.
all right.
I mean, some people probably know.
So you think I'm like evil and I don't know it?
No, she's like, here's the thing. She's like, not everyone who's here belongs to, like, should be here. They don't belong here necessarily. And he's like, all right, fine, it's fine.
She should know she's one of them.
How does this hell work? Like, does
it's the
she see
underworld.
other people?
It's no, because they're on an island.
Right.
like,
but she does know that there are other places here where there are other people.
Yes, because it's the Greek underworld.
Right.
You know, it's that type of hell.
Yeah.
So back in Gateway City, they have like a reunion, and then essentially he's like, listen, my like commanding officer needs to speak with you. So he's like, I have to prepare you. They're not going to take this well. Like, you just rolling up in here.
Oh, yeah, because they
like,
don't even know who you are.
You don't know who you are. You're a lady. You're like, you got magic.
and stuff.
Like, there's
That
just
makes people very uncomfortable.
you got the skeleton. There's a lot going on
yeah.
here, and like also
You
you're
have a
like
branding issue.
you've got a branding thing
with
happening.
The whole part of it.
It's just like Also, like the military was already deployed to deal with that issue, and
You
didn't
kind of
do- and you
upstaged
kind of
this.
did it, and you're also very powerful. So that's all. We don't know who you're working for. So
They're
Whose
just
side
gonna
are
see
you
you
on?
as a threat.
yeah, well, that's what they're gonna act like.
Yeah.
And she's like my mom already prepared me for this. Like, she knew what it would be like.
Yeah.
And
When she just sees all the generals and just grabs them in the lasso anyway and being
Yeah.
like, all right, let's see how much you deserve this.
yeah.
Oh, you do?
Oh,
Well, then
it
I don't
hurts
care
a
about your
lot.
opinion.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
not good.
and so immediately the commanding officer is just like just ripping into her, being like, "Oh, it's super convenient that like this big enemy shows up and you just happen
my
to be able
God.
to save us." Oh boy, okay.
It's all a big setup.
Literally, that is what this guy thinks, right?
It's a false flag.
He's like, "So why don't you explain all that to me, huh? Why don't you just explain how this
Right.
all works?"
Pretty convenient.
She undercuts him in such a spectacular way. She just goes like, "Listen, I totally get your position, Commander. I completely understand that. I'm an outsider. I'm an element you can't control, and that frustrates you." Like, she just therapies him into being like, okay. Because she's like, my problem is that there are monsters here and there are lives on the line, and so we need to take care of that, and so that's what we're gonna do. And like everyone else in the room was like, oh, okay, so like what do we do then? And this
About
guy
those
just kind of
monsters.
like goes in and he's
Yeah.
like,
Because I don't want monsters to kill me, and she seems to kind of know how they work, so
yeah.
maybe we should just
So
go listen to her.
immediately she's like, how are evacuations proceeding? And they're like, well, we're working as fast as we can. And she's like, that was just the harbinger, so there's gonna be more. It's, you know, it's gonna get worse. And like that, the commanding officer is
Worse?
like, okay. He immediately has a buy-in.
Hmm.
He's like, all right, I'm not gonna get in the way here.
Right.
We need to get moving. Within the hour, I want like a 1 mile radius clear. Let's go. Hayden Sherman throughout these issues does some great panel work. I want to note that because it's very non-traditional.
Yeah.
And I love it.
This one's a W.
That one is a W for Wonder Woman, but some of these also like have allusions that we'll see a little later on in a way. He's like, I can't yell at her anymore because she really just undercut me. I'm gonna yell at him now.
Because I can.
Yeah. And so then like Wonder Woman just steps in and she's like, Are we done here? Are you good? Did you get that out of your system, little man? Okay, cool. Thank you. So I'm gonna go feed my horse. And I love this one soldier who's just like, how do you feed like a dead horse? She's like, with magic.
Dead apples.
He asks her, he's like, what's his name? She's like, Pegasus. She's like, I know he's a Pegasus.
Right.
What's his name?
I asked
She's
him
like,
his name was.
his name is Pegasus. You named your Pegasus Pegasus? She's like, this is the Pegasus.
No, it's like you named the idea of the beast after this.
Yes.
His name is Pegasus.
Like, this is the OG Pegasus, the one born of Medusa's blood.
Yeah.
This is it.
It's like calling Minotaur Minotaur because it is Minotaur.
Yeah, like this, here
It's
it
like,
is.
All right, if you don't want to tell me your Pegasus's name, that's fine. Don't make up insane shit
Yeah.
like it's the Pegasus.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
it is. They start to hear this sound, right? And she's like, oh no. It's next. It's what was next, right?
Yeah, it's the thing that was being harbored.
And it's like way worse than she ever could have thought it was going to be.
What the hell is that?
It's death personified. It's the tetracide.
The tetracide.
The tetracide.
Oh.
Which
I've never heard of that.
Which is such a dope looking
That
image.
is-
It's scary AF.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why is it coming for Gateway City?
We don't know at this point because this is an ongoing series. As we are recording this, they are like, I think 9 issues in. So we don't know if there's some greater thing behind this other than the idea that like Earth has not been protected because the Amazons aren't there to do so.
Interesting.
Right?
So this kind of stuff maybe would have happened.
But the Amazons would have taken care of it.
For the people who this is happening to, they're like, they've never seen
They've
shit
never
like this
seen,
before.
they ain't seen shit like this before.
Well, it's a good thing she's here.
Barbara Minerva exists in this world. She's going to become part of the cast of characters. You may also know her as the Cheetah, but she is not the Cheetah as we know just yet, right?
Not yet.
But here she is,
but she
right?
will be.
And presumably she is also still an archaeologist, I believe. I don't remember if we actually established that fully, but all signs point to yes. Diana will now proceed to explain to us what the tetracide is. Okay, which is why I pointed out the panel work from before, because as you can see, it kind of looks a little bit like Greek pottery.
Oh, that's cool.
And so Sherman has been using that throughout, which I love. Yay. Anyway, the tetracide literally translates into like 4 deaths. So it will kill you 4 different ways. You'll have death of fear, death of mind, death of body, and then death of soul. And like one of the soldiers is like, well, death of fear doesn't sound so bad. And she's like, that's actually the worst one.
No, it is that
But
bad.
isn't the death of fear meaning it's getting rid of my fear? It shouldn't that be okay?
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's not that.
No, it's real bad.
No, that's exactly what it is. But it's still bad.
But it's bad because
Oh.
if you're not afraid of it, you're still gonna go towards it.
Right. So what will happen is the tetracide will use a call and like emit a sound, and that sound will kill your fear, but then also compel you to run towards it.
Oh.
And so
Free tacos.
yes, and everyone. Oh my God, free tacos! They will do anything and everything to get as close to it as possible, to jump into its maw, essentially.
Oh. Oh my God.
Where then, of course, you will experience the death of mind, the death of body, and the death of soul.
I see.
But like it's that compulsion, which I've always said is like one of the worst things I think ever. I think that's the scariest thing possible.
Yeah.
Like just not being able to stop yourself from doing something.
It's like the
Sirens.
Well, I was gonna say it's like the Junji
Yeah,
Ito story
exactly.
with the holes.
Yeah, it's
Like,
the
I
Amigara
gotta-
fault of
I
it
gotta-
all, except it's like one big thing, and it's
Yeah.
it's terrible.
Yeah, feeling compelled to go do something even though you know you shouldn't.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. She comments that she's like, those who are trampled are the lucky ones. Like if you're that's good for you.
Yeah, at least you're dead then.
That's the way you want to go.
Yikes.
And so she's like, okay, so just do, like I said 1 mile, I was wrong. You need to evacuate the entire city. I will go and buy you some time. But the fact is, Steve, like,
Sounds like you need to evacuate and keep running.
Yeah.
Like it seems like you need to evacuate the whole state. The whole like.
exactly, because like she prefaces her like description of what the tetracide will do by being like, I will buy you time, but like once I'm dead, it's gonna come for you. And they're like, I'm sorry, what?
Oh, once I've never fought the tetracide before. I don't know if I
Yeah.
can do
I mean, it is death.
Yes,
So
incarnate, so,
it
like,
doesn't really
I-
make sense that I'd be able to beat it.
So like I'm probably gonna die.
So
it's fine. So anyway,
Good luck.
Yep. So she brandishes her lasso. She talks with Pegasus. She demands Pegasus stay like away as much as possible. Like fire from off in the side, but like there's no way you're going to be resurrected again. Zeus is not going to let that happen.
Also, it's a good thing you don't really have ears and I can talk to you magically.
Exactly. So she pulls out her sword. It's the Athena blade, by the way. Fun fact. So while Kelly Thompson was coming up with this story, she's really struggled with trying to find Diana in all of this, because it's like the absolute line is supposed to be bringing you characters in a way you've never seen them before, right? And when inevitably you two experience Superman, Batman, maybe the others. The comments right now are filling with how we should absolutely do a Martian Manhunter, but we probably will not. It's just too bleak.
Oh.
But we're definitely going to do the Trinity. You'll find that the characters in here are what you know, but not at all what you know. You know what I mean? It's like the elements are there, but they're scrambled up in such a way that they're completely different characters. And so she was really struggling with trying to come up with a version of Diana where what makes Diana Diana isn't completely lost. And so we got to here, right? Where it's just like her love transforms a character like Cersei. She knows that for a lot of people, Wonder Woman having a sword is weird. I don't know why. I love her with a sword, but I don't think she has to have one. She's an Amazon.
She should have a
weapon.
sword.
She should have knowledge of how to use any and all weapons.
Yeah, she should be able to use a sword.
Right? I'm like, whatever.
Sometimes a sword is called for.
But she was originally going to have an axe.
An axe.
And Kelly was like, maybe not that. Maybe we'll just stick with the sword. And then it turns out Batman was going to have an axe. And so she could not have the axe.
Definitely no axe.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so she has the Athena sword instead, which many have obviously made the illusion that it looks like the Buster sword.
Right.
For Cloud.
Yes.
From Final Fantasy.
Yes.
Okay.
It's because it's giant.
Yes.
Because it's the length of
And
her
it's-
torso.
yes.
Yes.
This sword can do something the Buster sword cannot. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh.
Anyway, so she offers the Tetracide, like, listen, I don't have to destroy you if you just leave.
It's like, okay.
I'm sorry. What?
You destroy me.
Oh, okay. All right. This is-
Oh no, I'm scared.
That's funny.
that is hilarious.
Oh, you've given me something I haven't had in ages. A chuckle.
Yes. So she ties the Nemesis lasso to the Athena blade and just kind of whips it around him,
Oh.
trying to like wrap him up in it, right?
Just like slices them all up.
Yeah, so she tries to hurt it. It does seemingly hurt it. Pegasus up there doing his best. It pulls out the sword, throws it into the ocean.
No.
And so she pulls out the axe that she was meant to originally have, and she tries to start like slashing away, and it grabs her by the arm.
Oh no. With a tentacle.
Yeah.
It's got tentacles.
Exactly. And then we cut to the past. Why are we cutting to the past?
To see that she's dealt with tentacles before.
Yeah, she's fighting the Hydra. We see
very familiar with
Steve
tentacles.
using this axe, right? They're fighting the Hydra, and she's like, listen, Hydra, I respect you. I know you only value strength, and so that is what I will show you. And so she does. And we, like, the Hydra died or did not, doesn't matter.
Steve keeps cutting off limbs. She's like, no, you fool!
The idea that the Hydra like claimed Steve and she took it from the Hydra,
Well,
so it's like
she-
now it wants him back.
She says that she's like, I think the Hydra's quite taken with you. And he's like, cool, gross.
Great.
Awesome. Okay, well, I'm not interested. No, thank you.
She's like, don't worry, I'll never let it have you
Thank you.
because you're mine now.
Like, I'm
jeez.
gonna.
This is a not great situation to be in, but it's not the worst problem to have.
Exactly. But he like recognizes that like everything here appears to be like a trap or pain or struggle or like the worst thing ever, but
Yeah.
yet
Except for her.
except for
for
you.
you.
Except for like the fact that Cersei and you have really made a home here, and she's like, yeah, like love is transformative that way, Steve. Like that's what happens. And he's like, well, that's definitely what our world could use, like what Earth could use right now, a lot of.
Yeah,
So-
what the world needs now.
Is love.
Sweet love.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that there's just
we don't have that.
too little
We don't
of.
own that. You can't put that in.
She asks him to tell him about her world a little bit. We get a little to know Steve because it's like we want to like really just drive home that Steve is a good guy. He talks about Gateway City and that like it hits the Pacific and the beaches there and at like sunset, the way the light hits the Pacific Ocean, it reminds him of his mom's laugh. He's like, I don't know why, but it does, and like it makes him happy every time.
Reminds
he
me of my
sees it.
mom's laugh. Fading
Yeah, and
into
and-
the ocean
Exactly.
as she drowned.
She's
I
like,
think I might know why you're here.
well, also like she is just listen. She's hanging on every word he says. She's like.
She's smitten.
1,000%. She's like, wow, what a guy, and he loves his mom. Okay, cool. A check.
I love her closing that book
Yes.
with that look.
She's like, oh boy. Well, because she's discovered something. She's been reading through tomes, and she's like, hey, Steve, could you go outside and like grab some wood by the door? And he's like, yeah, sure. She's like, she shows Cersei. She's like, I think I know how to like get him home. Like, to send him home.
I thought she was reading something else in the book.
No. She's like,
I read Grey's Anatomy 101. I learned something.
She's like, oh boy. He is what? And it goes, where? How does
Wait,
that...
this is a good thing?
She's like, Diana, listen, when...
Okay, well, we're probably
I-
about 10 years overdue for this talk.
Yeah, and there really aren't any birds and bees for you to make with work. So, like, when a hell snake meets a firebird, you see,
And they love each other
very
very
much.
Wait a minute, we're in hell. Nobody loves anything down here.
Okay, this is really falling apart.
This metaphor doesn't make any sense to me. It's completely unrelatable.
Okay, no.
Just don't.
Just no.
Let me see that book. Into the cauldron.
Oops! Cersei's like, no, Diana, we can't do that. Because, all right, we've said it before and we'll say it again. Magic has a cost. But in this, it's like, there has to be a sacrifice. And she's like, yeah, no, I know. And Cersei's like, it's like a big one. She's like, I understand.
I got a Hydra outside.
It's just, I got a Hydra there now.
I got infinite Hydra heads if we want them.
I love this moment for Steve because he's like, hey, ladies, I appreciate you letting me venture to the edge of the porch on my own. Because clearly Steve has not been allowed to go anywhere alone because he'll die.
Right.
So
I'd love it if he said that he came back missing an arm.
he's like,
I
oh,
really
What, you
appreciate
really
you letting me
shouldn't have?
venture off. It shows a great thing. Could you help me?
help, I'm dying. I gotta cut. Anyway, Cersei wakes up, presumably that evening. She sees Diana like shrouded in like some sort of cloth.
Doing
the magic.
She's wearing her magic gear.
Doing all kinds of magic stuff, and she's like, I couldn't stop thinking about it, Mom. Like, this is what it has to be. Like, obviously, he was a test. This is a mission. Like, if I'm supposed to save the world, like, I can't let him like down on the first time I'm tested and for this mission.
What makes her think she's supposed to save the world?
Because
Cersei-
because the Amazons, that's what the Amazons are meant to do. They're meant to be there as guardians, and like,
Right. So she has
she's
given
the
herself
one
this
person who
mission.
knows what
So
that
that's
is.
what I am.
she's like, that's what I'm supposed
I'm
to
the
do.
only one.
And like, Cersei does know her daughter is meant for greatness. And so she reveals that what she did was she sacrificed her dominant arm. She's like, because what is a greater trophy than
Oh my
the arm of a
God.
warrior?
What?
So Cersei is really upset,
Yes.
Understandably so.
Oh no.
right? And so then we cut to the two of them outside. Cersei is like, well, you did it, so I guess we'll complete. This is what you
Otherwise,
wanted.
it'd be for nothing.
Exactly.
So.
And so like Steve rolls up on this and is like, what's happening? And then he just starts to fade away and he's back home. It worked.
Oh.
And so he never like gets to say, he doesn't know what she did.
Right.
And he doesn't get to say goodbye. And I love it because Cersei has this moment where she's just like, she knew her daughter was exceptional, but she still underestimates her. And like her ability to love.
Like,
her,
I did not see that coming.
yeah, her ability for honor and her desire to change the world. Right?
That was great.
Yeah. Yeah, what have you done? What was necessary? And Cersei's like,
That fucking hits.
but that's followed with a hug because we're talking about a Cersei who has been completely transformed
Right.
into a mother and like into someone who truly cares about this person, right?
So, do we find out why Steve was there? Like, was it a test? Like, did she just
Not
screw
yet.
up some
we
like
don't.
major
I
plan?
still don't know. Or it
Interesting.
could have just been like weird stuff happens.
Right.
Well, guess what? You did die, and you went to hell.
We could extrapolate that this is all part of a grand plan.
Okay.
And so that pieces need to be put into place. And potentially Steve was one of those pieces. And so it's a little godly whatever here, a little put a
Right.
thing there, a little he's a handsome man. I don't know, right?
Right,
Like,
right.
and here's the thing. I'm not saying Steve and Diana are going to end up together because there is definitely a moment with Diana and another character in this book who I'm just like, well, maybe we're going that way. And that's fine too. But regardless, right now she's just like, hello, new person. So anyway, the Tetracide has grabbed onto her arm and rips it off, but it turns out that's a magic arm.
Oh, I wondered how she got her arm back.
She didn't.
She conjured it. Okay, that's fun.
So she retreats, goes back to command base, and she's like
Like a lizard with a tail.
literally that.
Aha, you thought you had me.
She's like, why are all of you still here? I thought you were leaving, right? And they're like, you're like, you've got an arm off.
Yeah.
you okay?
Excuse me.
She's like, no, it's cool. She reaches into her bag of endless everything and she pops out a prosthetic arm. She puts it on, it's a metal arm, it works, it's magical, whatever, cool. She's like, everybody, for the love of Hecate, get the hell out of here. Like, this is way worse than I could have, like, ever imagined. I already told you that. Get out.
This foe is beyond any of you.
Yep. Literally. Yes. But Steve also realizes in this moment that that was the sacrifice that was made to get him out of there. He's like, you gave your arm, like a hero's arm. She's like, I believe I called it a warrior's arm. He's like, I'm pretty sure I'm closer in the reality of it. It's a hero's arm, okay? She says it's worth it. Anyway, she's like, I gotta go. So she goes outside and immediately slams into Barbara, where they have this little meet cute, where I'm like, are we going that way?
Oh, she catches her with a fake arm.
She catches her with a fake arm. She's like, I have you. And Barbara's like, cool. Cool. And so, like, Diana's like, you got to get out of here. You should probably stick with the military because there's no way you're going to be able to get out on your own at this point because, like, that thing is going to blow, essentially. It's going to do its thing sooner rather than later. And as Diana is leaving, Barbara calls her Wonder Woman.
Ah.
Oh, interesting.
And she's like, Wonder Woman? She's like, the Amazons. It's what they called their champion.
Oh.
Oh,
How
so
does she know that? Oh, she's
the world knows
she's
the
an
Amazons.
archaeologist, Yeah.
Well, she does because she studies history.
Knows them, I guess,
she's
like
an
we
artist.
know the Amazons, like as
Yeah,
a
like I studied
mythological.
this. Yes.
Yeah.
Is she allowed to say it because Diana said it and knows it, or is it like
I think
I
it was,
banned it
It
from the
wore
mythical
off.
world?
I think they banned it from Cersei saying it because they're like, well, you're not leaving. Who's gonna come here?
Right.
Nobody. That's who.
Right.
Snake. He's
Right.
not
So
saying
as far
anything.
as you and Diana are concerned, everyone's banned from saying it.
Yeah.
Because you won't meet anybody else.
Exactly. And in
Okay.
theory, Diana shouldn't know it, but did inside. Anyway.
Yeah.
So like Diana's like, you know the Amazons. Okay. I will find you. I gotta go deal with this though.
Not in a scary
otherwise-
way.
Yeah, like it's good. So essentially Diana reaches the tetrasite again and is like, okay, so if I fight him and I die, then it's still gonna emit the sound and people are gonna die. Okay, so that's not gonna work. So let me think my way out of this. Because like we've proven that Diana is powerful and can beat the crap out of most things. Let's show the other part of Wonder Woman, which is often thinking through things and being compassionate, right? We saw the compassion part. Let's think through some stuff. So she's like, wait a minute. She goes in her bag, she puts her axe away, because she doesn't have her blade back yet. And she pulls out a bauble and then she runs into Alan, reporter Alan, and is like, gentlemen, I need your help.
He's freaking out.
He is 1,000% not okay. He's,
Oh God! Cut the camera.
she's like, all right, here's what we're gonna do. I need you not to record right now because I'm doing magic. And they're like,
Magic's
why?
very shy.
And she's like, well, first of all, I don't want people to be afraid of me. Second of all, what I'm doing, magic needs to be respected, and I don't know if I can trust people who see this not to just utilize and do it. And they're like, the cameraman's like, fair enough.
Whatever.
And
We're all
she's
gonna die anyway. Nothing
She's
else
like,
matters.
here's the thing, roll film, here's what we're gonna do. She's like, hey everybody in Gateway City, it's me, Diana, and here's what's happening. So that thing behind me, it's real bad, but I don't want you to be afraid because the fact is we still have hope. And so what it's gonna do is it's gonna try to call out to you and compel you to sacrifice yourself to it, but we're not gonna let that happen because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna deafen all of you. And it's gonna be really scary, but I need you all to stay calm and help each other out. And it's actually,
okay.
It's a pretty dang good speech. You know, I came here to save your city, but it seems like it's going to be up to each of you today. I know you can do it. Wonder Woman believes in you.
Oh.
Ah, she calls herself Wonder
She
Woman.
goes for it, right? And she goes, she casts the spell, and the city falls deaf.
So how many people in the city actually got that message?
She's like,
Like 1 in 10?
well, because and she mentions that. She literally mentions that. She's
Oh.
like, I know not everyone will see this, so those of you who are, I'm relying on you
Right, you
to
gotta
help
explain
others.
it in words.
Yeah, you need to take care of everybody. Like when people don't know what's happening, explain it to them. Tell them it's okay. And I'm like, cool. She thought of everything.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're gonna take a little detour because Wonder Woman's missing some material components for her spells.
Okay.
So the DM needs to have them make a trip to town. So they go to a witch store because Diana had asked Steve if he knew of any witches, and he's like, I actually do. So we meet Etta Candy and her sister, Gia. Gia is a witch, and she runs a witch store. And so they go there, and when they open the door, Steve goes like, hey, Etta, and they're like, oh my God, why can we hear? Are we gonna die? And she's like, no, it's cool. I cast like a special bubble over this place so we can talk right here. It's not gonna last super long.
Oh, so the spell was cast.
The spell was cast.
So there's a different spell she needs
There's
components
like a little, yes,
Okay.
there's something else
The
she
spell
needs to
to
do.
finish the problem or defeat the problem.
Exactly.
So the tetracide?
Tetracide?
The tetracide, it's just like wandering around, like screaming, like, hey!
Yeah.
Why won't you come to me?
Hello?
What the crap is this?
I didn't just roll up here and warm up for nothing.
Have I lost my wiles?
Do I need to get my mojo back?
Tetracide as you know it?
Yes, it's literally that, and
He needs to get like some baking soda and salt and just gargle for a little bit.
it's like the worst open mic night.
Hello, is this thing on?
Hello?
Please, I'm dying up here.
You should be dying up here.
Am I right? Huh?
How about this time they reference, get in my belly? No? Great.
What does Diana need material components for? To re-summon her arm.
Oh.
It's gonna take a lot to do that.
It's like I'm gonna need.
Will that send Steve back to hell?
No, because she
Now, what
re-summoned
was
the
it?
arm before.
Yeah, it's just she
It's
needs
a-
the arm that she was fighting with earlier.
Yeah, she needs
can't just like
her magical arm.
bring it back easily.
Not
It's-
at all.
Okay.
That was a tough spell. A mystical arm that acts like a real arm.
Yeah,
like,
that
you can't
takes.
just,
You can't just be like, oh, it's back.
Yeah.
So like she gives her she gives Gia the list, and she's like, I don't know if I have things like Skin of Prometheus, and she's like, no. I've got all of that. Those aren't hard to come by where I'm from. I need like the more normal stuff for you, like black walnut or vervain, all that type of stuff. All the components here are things that are often used in witchcraft anyway, so that's kind of fun. And so essentially she's like, all right, cool. Gets all the things. Diana's like, you're quite the witch, Gia. Like, you do a good job. And Gia's like, oh, that's nice. Teehee. It's just like Wonder Woman inspires people, right?
Yeah. She's a nice person.
She also asks Gia for some other things like hemlock and morning glory and things that are a little more dangerous. She has them. They're in a safe. She pulls them out. And then she's like, do you have like a spot that isn't in the middle of the shop? Because this is going to get real bloody real fast.
Oh.
So she goes in the back because that's all they had. And like she goes behind these curtains and everyone's like,
What's she doing?
what is she doing?
I gotta see.
What's happening? What are we doing?
Hey.
I can hear you.
Just gonna go right
This takes concentration.
We're not there.
Oh, I grew a leg instead of an arm.
This is on you.
They kind of feel like they have a little ownership in this because she needed a sacrifice, and so they all had to give a little bit of their blood.
Oh.
And Steve volunteered everybody. Ed is like,
We'll all do it.
oh sure, Steve. Yeah, well, I'll just give her blood. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't need it anyway. What was I using that blood for?
Yeah, and he's like, shut up. But everybody just shut up to each other for a little bit. Shut up.
Quiet.
You're being loud.
Shut up.
You're being loud.
Oh, shut up. I have to shut up. Shut up.
So Diana summons her arm. It's super amazing. And she gets to see like Etta had a note that she wrote down to Gia, her sister, which was just like before everybody showed up. She was like, "Stay here. I'm gonna go out and see if I can help people." And like Diana sees that and it's just like, "Who wrote this?" She's like, "I did." She's like, "You're gonna go out there even though it was like dangerous?" She's like, "It just seemed like the right thing to do." She's like, "It was."
And it is.
But she's like, "That's really cool."
Diana remembers you said that.
Yeah. Ba-ding. Diana's about to leave. She looks out the door and she sees part of the city's on fire. And she's like, oh,
No.
damn it.
no.
All right, cool. Back in the day. Before. It's a conversation between Cersei and an unknown entity. In which Cersei flees from her home. She goes outside and like she's really upset. And the unknown entity is like, oh, the visions have begun. And she's like, you did this to me. What the heck? I'm not gonna bury the lead. She's talking to Hecate, which is her patron goddess.
Okay.
Goddess of magic. But in this, Hecate is like, you are my most beloved of all my disciples, and like, there is some stuff going on. Everyone has a role to play.
And your role is to be in hell.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, and she's like, and each of us has a sacrifice to make. And she mentions specifically that the arc of the universe should be bent towards justice, but at every chance, it does not. But no more. A new path has been set. Now, we could take this a couple of ways. We could take this as, we're talking about gods. It hasn't been revealed yet. We don't know yet. Or, it's the dark side effect. You know what I mean? Like, it has not been revealed. But reading this, I'm like,
Makes sense.
could be any of these things. It could be like, when like the Greek gods look back at this, they're like, I don't understand why things are going this way. Or it could be like Zeus is a dick and he's doing something. I don't know. It's just this really beautiful moment because there's a lot of like mother and daughter or like mother and child sort of imagery within this and meaning. And so to have Circe talk to Hecate, or to have Hecate talk to Circe in this way kind of gives you that echo as well. And she's like, I know it's really easy for you to look at this situation and think that you're cursed, but like look upon me and know that you are blessed and understand what has to happen. Why is the city on fire? Why is Gateway City on fire? Because the Tetracide was like, no one showed up. Hello?
So I just started kicking stuff.
It just literally started moving into the city. It was
Yeah.
like, hi. Hello?
I'll look for you.
Are you in there? So Diana was like, all right, I got
Oh, it's playing Rampage. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Diana's like, I got to get it out of the city. And so she gets her Athena blade back. She's like, hey, welcome back. I got a great idea. Ready for this one? Pulls another bauble out of her bag. And she ends up whispering into it and goes like, be what it craves most. And so she smashes it. And it basically is like the screams of like, oh no, please, like fear.
Okay.
Tetracide rolls back. It's like, hello?
Oh,
Hey.
Oh, I like fear.
Oh, I love that.
I hear fear over here. Oh.
Hello?
Oh.
It's like sizzling
Smells
bacon.
delicious.
So then Diana places the Athena blade down, casts a spell over it, and it starts to get big. But it's not big enough yet, right? And so she flies up, and then we see how big
Jesus.
the Athena blade has become.
Good lord. How's she able to carry it? Well, I guess she's super strong.
She's Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she's pretty strong.
Also, like, come on, Cloud, what you got?
Punk bitch.
She slices right on into him.
Oh my god.
And it's cool.
What a great image.
Little cross section there. You're like,
Wow.
yeah, awesome. On the TV, like the president is watching, as so is some of his advisors, and one of them is like, yeah, that thing might be dead, but we still have a big problem on our hand. And obviously that big problem is Wonder Woman.
Yeah. It is the thing that can kill that big thing.
Spoilers, that thing is not dead. She's like, if I had hit it square on, I might have killed it, but obviously I just kind of stunned it for a minute. It's
Right.
clearly going to start knitting itself back together.
But you've cleaved it in twain.
Yes, but it's not quite fully in twain. It was only partially in twain.
I like that it has like organs and stuff. It's
Right?
like, no, it's like a physical thing.
It's like a monster. It's like
Yeah.
a real monster, but it's a magic monster.
It's also death personified though.
Right? And that's when like the military shows up and starts like firing rockets at it, and she's like, oh no. And it like the Tetracide immediately like slaps it away as it's knitting itself back together. So 3 of the rockets go back into the city.
Jeez.
So
Oh, they parried them perfectly.
yes, it was a perfect parry. She manages to stop 2 of them. She misses 1 of them. Pegasus takes care of that. She's like, whew, nice.
Nice, Peggy.
So then she's looking down at the Tetracide. She's like, okay, so now what? Now turn to her most desperate of ideas, and that is when we learn the fact that Diana has a second lasso.
Oh.
And this one was also created by Circe. Circe is still kind of a damaged human being or a person, and so she's like, danger is going to show up at all times, and I need you to understand that like it's not always going to be your friend.
Yeah, you can't always win them over.
And so, like, what you hold is what I'm best at, and that's transformation. Like, that's what Circe's all about. If you think about her role in Homer, what did she do?
Transforms.
I don't know. It was the one with the Cyclops. That's the only one I remember.
Well, all right. But they also get turned into animals. The men do.
Okay, all right.
Because she's like that. That's what she does. Anyway, Circe is all about transformation, and she always has been. Even in DC lore, she's been about transformation. I'm transforming myself.
Yeah, now Tiffany's all about
I'm all about transformation. But what she holds determines the shape of the transformation.
What?
Yeah.
What she holds like in her other hand, or?
I believe the lasso is referred to as the she.
Oh.
So I'm going to say what I believe the name of this lasso is.
Okay.
I believe it's Thesa.
Okay.
I looked it up in Greek.
Oh, it's a theta symbol.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a G, Tiffany.
It's an O with a line in it.
I can't. It's tiny print. Yeah, Thesa. That makes sense.
And so anyway, Diana goes to use it. She uses it on a harpy, and she is horrified by what happens, and she really gets upset about it. And she's just like, I don't understand. Like, you're like, obviously, I don't understand how this thing works. You're worse skilled with transmogrification than I am, and like, I just found this to be cruel. And that's when like Circe is just like laying into her about like how not everyone is going to be kind. and not everything is going to like result in a friend, right? Like Thesa
That harpy was not going to be your friend.
Yeah, Thesa is here for that moment.
Thesa will punish your enemies in ways
It
they
will
never
wreck
even imagined.
them.
Yeah, well,
It will transform them into red mist.
right? And she's like, I hope that like one day you could be grateful for her instead of cursing her like compromises. Like, all right? And that's when Hecate rolls up because like Cersei leaves and Hecate just rolls up to Diana, and it's just like Diana's like I don't like Diana's like she doesn't get it. Like she doesn't see how cruel it is, or she doesn't care. I don't know what it is. And Hecate is like, no, you're right about both. It's both, I guess. I don't know. Like, yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty cruel. Yeah.
And then Hecate proceeds to like, she's like, let me see it, whatever. If your mom could see the future, and she can,
Which I know
and
she can.
gave you this,
Yeah.
don't you think there'll come a time when you'll need it, and that she's only giving this to you because she loves you? And Diana's like. So she goes back to her mom and she's like, listen, like, I really appreciate what you're doing this. I know you're like the greatest sorceress that ever lived. And, you know, like you take care of me. And like, it's just, you know, it's hard for me sometimes to like see a way that's not my own. And she's like, but I would like to learn how to master this so that mistakes aren't made again, essentially. It's a nice moment. It's a growth moment for everybody.
Yeah.
So she busts it out and she's like, you were right, Mom. You were totally right. You knew this would happen.
I gotta transform this tetracide into goop.
You would think that's what it is.
Yeah.
But that is not what she's going to do.
Oh.
She's like,
interesting.
okie dokie. She's like, I don't know what to do. And she looks up and she sees Pegasus and she's like, got it. She wraps it around her arm.
Oh no.
She's like, all right, like I
gotta become a kaiju.
I'm not a kaiju, but
Oh.
not quite. She's like, I'm Diana, daughter of Cersei. Please, mother, do not forget what I was. And she transforms herself into Medusa.
Oh.
Yes.
Right, which
That's
is what.
very
Okay,
smart.
now we are talking. Kelly Thompson loves mythology, and so like obviously we had to have Pegasus in here not only because it's an awesome looking skeletal dope
Horse
image.
thing. It's
yeah,
in one of these.
it's an awesome image.
Yeah.
It's the first one.
There it is.
But also so that Diana can look upon Pegasus and be like Medusa.
Yep.
Pegasus born of Medusa.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm gonna become a Gorgon.
Sweet.
Hey, for those of us who may not know, who is Medusa?
She's a Gorgon who turns people to stone.
But what was she before that?
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, okay. So Medusa was a beautiful priestess who was taken advantage of by Zeus. And she was a priestess
right.
of, I think, Athena. By the story, Athena was like, well, that was really inappropriate. I'm going to curse you, Medusa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Because the
Yep.
gods
How dare
are,
you be so beautiful?
Because the
Yep.
gods are crummy, right?
Yep, they're not nice people.
But that's also just one version of the story. Presumably, it could have also been maybe not a curse. Maybe it was a gift. Medusa's true curse is that like anyone who looks upon her turns to stone. Diana looks at it, it has many eyes, and it turns to stone. And everyone's like, hooray! But now she's still a Gorgon. And she doesn't remember who she is necessarily. And so Steve dons a blindfold, and he's gonna go out there, and Edda's like, yo, you can't just go out there. That's some sort of snake lady.
Yeah, she'll like bite you and shit.
Or like turn you to stone.
Or turn you to
Or
stone.
I don't know.
Yeah, even if you wear the blindfold, I'm sure she could hurt you in many other ways.
And Steve
Look at
Trevor's
her.
like, I've fought hydras before. I can deal with the snake lady.
So, ah! He's like, she sacrificed her freaking arm for me. This is the least I could do. And so he goes out there. He immediately finds her, and he like it's just like, hey, I know you're still in there. And she recalls who she is, and like he like does the whole thing. He does her whole title, and then he adds on Wonder Woman, Hero of Gateway City.
Aw.
And they hug, and she's just like, yay, I told you one good man could save the world. Hooray. And he's like, is it over? And she's like, not quite.
Not even a little.
No, yes, but here comes the most satisfying part. Ready? And then she just runs up and she punches it, so it turns to dust.
Nice.
So everyone's like, hooray, awesome. Like, and she's like, and I've got a lot of work to do. I've got to learn all about the Amazons because this book is over. And then a portal opens up, like the ground opens up and just pulls her away. And they're like,
Yoink.
Yeah,
Oh no.
So let's really quickly go over my actual two favorite issues, which is unfortunate that's going to have to be so quick, but we are going to do that because this was the first arc.
Yeah.
And what they did was, for a lot of the books, we did issues 1 through 5 with one artist. And then
and then they
this
switched it
book,
up.
and then Batman does it, but they switch artists. So we get a different artist for these two
They switched the artist.
Switch the artist. You didn't think we'd notice. so that DC could bring you the absolute Wonder Woman. But we're all happy for it.
Yeah, which was great, and I'm glad they did.
I love Hayden Sherman. Love the artwork in that. It is Wonder Woman like you've never seen her before. It is beautiful and it is illustrative and it like reflects, mythology and Greek artwork and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Matea de Ilus, you're really good. You're exceptional. Because this book is stunning. This is phenomenal. And I don't want necessarily anybody else on Absolute Wonder Woman. I love Hayden Sherman's artwork, but having these 2 issues is a freaking gift. Because what this is like, this is going to continue that story, but it's also like a mini story.
Okay.
It's like, here, let's follow what happened in here, and then let's fill in a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay. Sweet.
Let's answer a couple questions. Look at this freaking artwork.
Whoa. That's
And here was the test
very
here.
different.
It's like, does Absolute Wonder Woman work with a different artist?
Yeah.
Yes. So is this Kelly?
If the artist is crushing it,
Yes.
absolutely.
So I love this because it's also called The Lady and the Tiger. If you know that short story, you know that that's going to come into play.
I don't.
You don't know the story of The Lady and the Tiger? Oh, we'll go over it when we get to that part.
Okay. Is that also Greek?
Nor do I.
Who pulled Wonder Woman below ground? It was Hades. Hades is like,
sense.
you weren't supposed to leave the underworld?
That's what you're pissed about?
Yes.
That.
Listen, if you played the game Hades, you know he's got a real problem with anyone leaving.
Is anyone leaving?
What about all the death that just happened above? Was that supposed to be there?
Well, he's like, listen, I don't care. That just keeps us busy down here.
Was I dead? Am I supposed to be in the
Well,
underworld?
she's not supposed to.
I don't think so.
She's not supposed to be able to leave,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
like
no,
the
she was
gods have
crushed by
banished her
Zeus.
Yeah,
down
but I
there.
also wasn't supposed to be here in the first place.
But he's got a real thing about like, listen, this is
Well,
my
once
this is
you're
my
here,
turf.
yeah.
He's like, I got the short end of the stick in terms of the brothers. I mean, honestly, sometimes I think it's Poseidon because like, what is he doing?
I have an entire ocean.
Yeah, it's
And I get to-
70% of the Earth's surface.
I get to ride around on cool seahorses.
There's more diversity in my seas than there is on the land.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Okay. Yep.
In terms of species.
Okay. Sure.
I don't even know if that's
do a
real.
lot
I
of
might have
them-
just made that up.
Do many of them have thumbs?
Thumbs? No.
sea monkeys do.
How many people above the ocean have flippers? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're just saying thumbs are just better than flippers?
Yeah.
They're useless for swimming.
No, he's kind of.
That's a very land-centric attitude you have. Again, 70% of the Earth's surface.
Okay.
I think flippers are more useful more of the time.
I just feel like in terms of people who are praying to you, it's those
People. Oh,
have
it's
to
all
feel-
about people.
Oh, are the fish praying to you?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do those prayers sound like?
Like,
That's a
mostly.
dolphin.
Yeah.
That's just that is just a mammal a few steps away from being on Earth. On land.
Gets by just fine without thumb.
Hades is like, girl, where you been? You're not supposed to do that.
Girl.
Girl, that was a mistake.
She's been gone for, I feel like, all of like a day.
Yeah.
He's like, I noticed.
He's like, hey,
Feels like an eternity to
no.
me.
But also, like,
No.
he wasn't gonna go up in the middle of the tetracide fight.
He's like, let's see where this goes.
He's like, this is awesome. Okay, now go.
okay,
no,
oh,
bring it
it's
back.
over. Okay, no.
No.
But here's the great thing: if she dies, like, she just comes back.
Yeah, it's fine. And then she's really mine.
Yeah. Nah, she didn't die. All right, fine.
All right. So when he sees her, he's like, excuse me, random little like fire guy, you did not ask her to remove her weapons. He's like, she doesn't have any. He's like, literally everything about her is one.
The staff. I told you to take the wizard staff.
Yes, yes. She takes the tiara off. She takes her armor off.
She'd take her arm off.
No, she's allowed to keep her arm. He's like, hey, that bag, I know that bag is just, it is comically
Full of crap.
of crap. And he's like, "Yeah, all right." And then she removes all of her weapons, and we see there are not two, but there are 3 lassos.
Another lasso?
We still don't know what that lasso is. We don't know what the blue lasso is.
I
Maybe
love
that's
that
the
there's
lasso of
3
truth.
primary
There's
colors.
3, there they are. They're the RGB of it all. And I'm like, are they gonna combine? I don't know. What's gonna happen? He sees the lassos, and he's like, the red one. Show me that. And he's like, she's like, I wouldn't do that. Hey, you there, little fire guy, bring me that lasso. He goes to touch it, and he's just like, he touches it, and he's just like, ah!
Nice.
And she's like, yep, No one can wield Nemesis but me. Just saying. Because I don't have any sin, because I'm awesome. Could not be wielded by anyone else because Cersei wanted to make sure that like having such a dangerous weapon couldn't be wielded by anyone else but someone who is this responsible. And so, you know, things are in place.
Okay. Magical protections.
Yeah. She's like, so like you? And she's like, yeah, my mom. And he's like, cool, right, yeah. I love Cersei. She's awesome.
Great.
I hate her.
Yeah, I love her just living rent-free in my kingdom.
Yeah, it's dope. I had to prepare you because this is easily one of the best comic book pages that I've seen drawn in the past like few years. What we're about to see.
Okay.
Mom sent me to do that, so she sent me to Mount Prometheus. She's like, the fact is, it's like, obviously that's not what the mountain is called, but when you chain a Titan to a mountain to punish him for things for all eternity, he kind of becomes the mountain.
Nice.
Stunning.
That's cool.
That's Wonder Woman to me. I'm like, I know they were gonna make the Wonder Woman game, and everyone was just like, just make God of War but with Wonder Woman. Just make God of War but with Wonder Woman. The manual's right here.
The axe is already there.
Just take it.
Yeah.
She's got multiple weapons. She's got all those lassos. She's got a sword. Come on. Please and thank you. Anyway, so she goes up there. She slices her arm with the axe, and then she's like, listen, magic, gods, whatever. She breaks his chain. She's like, listen, I can't free you permanently, but I thought you could use a little reprieve. And he's like, that's cool. And then an eagle flies down, the ones that normally would peck
out his liver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, hey, friend, could you not do that from now on? And the eagle's like, but like the gods told me to.
This is kind of my job.
And she's like, I know, but
If I'm
like,
not doing that, if I'm not pecking livers, what am I here for?
right? Well, you could go find the ring bearer. She offers him a drink, and she's like, don't worry, we enchanted it. You can just drink as much as you want because it's like super tiny. He's super big. And he's like, awesome. I'm guessing you want something.
Yeah.
And she's like, if it wouldn't trouble you, he's like, I don't know what it is. Ask me for like what your boon is. So Diana, in true, as we know her Diana fashion, gets down. And she's like, I asked for a vial of your blood. And explains what it's for. It's to craft a weapon that'll protect and be for justice. And he's like, you got it. Cool. He's like, here's what you're gonna do.
I gave her 3.
He kind of does that, but in a grosser way. He puts his hand down and he's like, strike off the tip of my finger. So you can have the blood and a little extra.
Oh.
That's not my finger.
Oh. She's like, I'm not worthy of this gift. He's like, you are exactly worthy of this gift. He's like, you have a long and like dangerous path ahead of you, but like, you got this, girl. And she's like, cool, thanks.
Cool, because I kind of thought maybe I was worthy of it, but I didn't want to like say
I
that.
don't know.
Also, while you're down there, if you want to trim the nails, you can keep the clippings.
Well, she trims, spikes off the finger. She takes it, she collects it. He takes his finger and drips it in. And you can see it's like a drop from there, but like when you see it from the perspective of her, it's like pouring out into the vial. And he's like, oh, also, one other thing. Because as she slashed, blood flew out.
Yeah.
And upon flying out, that's what brings up Pegasus, which I think is really cool because he was born of Medusa's blood. He comes back of Prometheus's blood. He who stole fire.
That's cool.
That is cool, and that also explains why it breathes fire.
Yes! And also is a skeleton because it's just kind of resurrected. He's like, don't worry, Pegasus is like in for justice because he did not get any himself. So he's down.
Is so all about justice.
All about it, radicalized. You guys are going to make a great duo. Off you go. She's like, I'm forever in your debt. And there she goes.
And you're going to come back and visit me, right?
Yeah, sure. Whatever. He's like, I don't know. That could.
We're friends now,
He's
right?
like, I'm going to be here forever.
Like, yeah?
Yeah. I gave you my blood.
I've got like a lot going on.
Oh.
I mean, we'll try to come back.
Oh, yeah. No, I get it.
Are you free like next week?
I mean, no.
What about like a month from now?
I mean, I don't think so. I think I got like a lot of stuff. I've got a lot of people to save. There's like a lot of you saw my pathway.
You could when you're done saving those people.
I mean, that could be like years.
Well, how many years?
Or like this universe could end. We're like an offshoot universe.
Just look at your calendar. Just give me a date.
Okay,
you
well,
know?
I mean, like,
Is there like somewhere I
I'm
can
wide
sort of
open.
scroll?
I think I hear my mom calling. I gotta go. Pegasus, let's go.
I don't hear anything.
Oh.
Pegasus is like, you shouldn't lie.
Just go.
You just want my blood and then you leave.
We're not going back. So Hades is like, all right, so it's just made out of Prometheus then? And she's like, and Basilisk. And he's like, you killed the last Basilisk? She's like, yep.
Nope, I didn't kill him.
He was a
I
dick.
just skinned it alive.
Yep. And he's like, that's kind of savage. It's the last
That's kinda
basilisk.
metal.
You killed it just to make a weapon. And she's like, well, it really was. I didn't seek him out. He was sent to kill me. And so...
Yeah.
FAFO, man.
Not my fault.
And so we see her fight the basilisk, and again, just make the game.
Whoa.
It's dope looking, right?
Yeah.
But how do you fight a basilisk? A basilisk also
Can turn you to stone.
can kill you.
Yeah, how
the
does it
look
work
for
if,
that.
Kill you with a
if it
gaze?
looks at you?
Yeah,
That's
it'll
it.
kill you with a gaze. And so she blinds herself.
And also, like,
Oh.
its venom is also incredibly poisonous and toxic.
Yeah, he's got a lot. He's got a lot of things. He's
He has
many
many
powers.
weapons, yeah.
Okay, you told me that the basilisk came for her. She's going into its cave.
Well, it was there, like on the yes.
She had an intelligence report that said that the basilisk was about to attack her. So she
It
set up
says
a
it right
preemptive
here,
strike.
but that is not why I killed it. Zeus apparently, angry that I was still alive, had tasked it with killing me. So
Yeah,
it was on
yeah.
its way.
That's literally what I just said. She had intelligence that suggested to her that the basilisk was about to attack.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she made a preemptive
She
strike.
made a preemptive strike.
Yeah, he's also the basilisk. Whatever.
He's the basilisk, fuck him.
Yeah, what does he do anyway?
We don't need a basilisk,
Where does he
okay?
sit in the ecosystem?
pretty,
Here.
pretty at the top.
So
High up there.
yeah,
He's like the mosquito of the mythical world.
Yeah,
They
he's like-
don't
he's like the
actually.
tick.
They'll tell you that they're like part of the food chain, and they're not.
they're not.
You could kill them all, and nothing would happen.
Yeah. So and
That's the basilisk.
And that's what we did. and
Nobody
guess
will
what?
miss it.
Who
Nobody loves
cares?
it.
We're talking about the basilisk more than anyone has. So you're welcome, actually.
It's just she kills it in cold blood. That's all I'm saying. It's just sleeping there.
Well, I mean, yeah. But I mean, maybe he would have come in while she was sleeping.
Maybe. Oh, we're going on hypotheticals now?
Sure.
Also,
Yeah.
how would it fit in her house?
Maybe it'll call out to her. So
Maybe
anyway,
we're gonna find out later that that was a lie.
I
So
I
it's gonna
don't
be
think-
like, you killed the basilisk and based on a lie. How does it feel?
I don't think we're ever going to think about the basilisk
Yeah.
ever again.
I'd love it if it's like, you killed the last basilisk. Actually, I didn't. Because there were babies. and I
Justice-
slaughtered them too.
Justice for the basilisk, obviously.
Yeah.
Every day, at least one last basilisk is killed in cold blood.
In the arms of an
With your
angel.
help, we can raise enough money.
Oh no!
Won't
Turn it
you
off. I don't want to say
Oh,
it.
okay.
Shut that off.
Well, all right, fine. If you don't care about the basilisk.
No, I don't. I was just fucking with you.
So she also knows that like the basilisk also has like very sensitive sense of smell because he's a snake.
Sure.
Right.
So she brings a stink bomb.
Yeah, basically, and she she desensitizes her sense of smell, and so she uses it, and then she cuts his head off.
Yep. That basilisk didn't even have a chance.
Didn't even have a chance.
Lamb to the slaughter.
Think about how many people basilisk killed.
I don't know how many people did it kill. I haven't seen it kill anyone.
A lot.
Wait, this basilisk? This basilisk right here.
Yeah.
This basilisk.
This,
you have,
this
you have
specific
evidence.
basilisk.
You have evidence that this basilisk
This
killed
basilisk
many people.
roamed into a pet adoption center, and it ate
Oh, yeah?
all the puppies and kittens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a news report that backs that up, or a police report, or anything?
Well, we live in a world of stories.
Sounds like you live in a world of bullshit. You know what? He's too dangerous to be kept alive. That's really
literally,
it.
It's really the problem. And
His
he's very-
eyes are a weapon of mass destruction.
And it's not even like it's like a little snake that he can only look at a few people. Like he could catch a lot of people all at
Yeah,
once.
with that gaze, yeah.
That's why he's like, I decided to live in a cave. I want to be a recluse. I'm sick and tired of
He
killing
tried.
people.
He tried to seclude himself where no one could be hurt by him.
I assume that that's just like he's just like this is where I chill.
I
Before
can't even live in a cave. I can't live. There's nowhere I can
It's
go.
literally called the Cave of the Last Basilisk.
Yeah.
It has a name.
Well,
it stays there
There's
to be away from
signs
kinda-
all over the
listen,
entrance warning
it
you
be-
not to come in here.
It becomes that. Listen, if there's a raccoon who lives in a dumpster, that becomes the dumpster of the raccoon, right? But it wasn't that before. It's just what it becomes. Oh, you want to go throw that out? Don't go to the dumpster of the raccoon. Go to that dumpster.
Oh, I'm going to the dumpster with the raccoon. I'm feeding that raccoon.
Oh, okay, fine. But you're
I
still
got
gonna-
bit.
Well,
That
that's
fucking
on.
raccoon.
That's true. That's on you.
Yeah, now you have rabies. Hades is like playing this exact card where he's just like, so you harvested the body and all the venom of it, and she's like, of course. Like my mom and I are like,
Well,
you use
I
all
would
the
let it
parts
go
of the
to-
basilisk.
We're like Native Americans.
Really, what'd you use the skeleton for? I want to know. There's a lot of bones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they built a pergola outside their house with it.
Beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
We have
Cersei's-
stone vertebrae
Oh,
columns.
that sounds pretty nice, actually. Did you
Cersei-
take pictures?
Yeah, of course.
Is that on your Insta?
Yeah, go check it out. It's awesome. It's actually on Cersei's. So she's out there. She's making her own iced coffee.
I've got some friends in
Or cold
hell
brew.
who are looking for a decorator. Would you be interested?
Absolutely. 100%. Please send them my contact information. We have extra basilisk bones. We could probably make another pergola somewhere.
Oh,
It'd be pretty great.
oh my god.
There's something Zeus doesn't have. Oh! So she calls in the fact that it's like both respect and conservation. And she's like, I kind of feel like killing the basilisk wasn't really conserving it. And she's like, I feel like your desire to save the basilisk is less about saving the basilisk, more about giving me a hard time.
I don't think you give a shit about that basilisk. I'm just gonna lay it out there.
Exactly. And he's like, okay, cool. So
cool.
you feel as good about conservation? How about conserving your own stuff? Because I got your mom.
Yeah, I buried the lead.
So
I got your mom.
What now? There's also a couple of really cute backup comics. So those are adorable. It's drawn by Dustin Nguyen. They're really super cute. It's young Diana. They're adorable. Like literally.
Even though there's monsters and stuff in them,
It's so
they're
cute.
adorable.
So, all right, we're talking about the underworld. We're talking about Greek mythology. We're talking about Hades. Who should we be mentioning?
Persephone.
Bingo. So Persephone rolls up in this issue. She's great looking. I love it.
Ooh.
She's really like, I was playing Hades when I was reading this, so I couldn't help but think of that. Kelly Thompson's like, there is a Wonder Woman book called Historia. We've never done on this channel. It's a gorgeous book done by a bunch of different artists. But the designs for the gods are wild. And I definitely, now knowing this, get where these came from. Right? Anyway, there she is. She shows up in the Wild Isle and like runs into Diana, and Diana's like, oh, it's Lady Persephone. But first, let me show you this tree I grew here. And Diana's like, are you sure it's a tree? She's like, yes, it's very small now.
More like a bush.
Yeah.
Not trying to, you know.
But she's like, one day it'll be great, just like you.
Oh,
And I'm like, that's really cute, right?
yeah.
Essentially, Persephone, because of who she is and who she's related to, she's like, everywhere I walk in hell, life follows me. But most of the time, it dies instantaneously. But like, let's see if we can keep this one going. Let's see if we can keep it growing, right? And she's
It's
like,
gonna get plenty of light, but I need you to water it every day.
yeah, make sure you take care of it and love it. And Diana's like, okay, that'd be kind of cool. I'm like, my mom needs more plants. And then she's like, let me tell you a story about a bridge. No, she's like, let me tell you about a story about some very diabolical pomegranate seeds. And so she tells her, that's Persephone's whole thing. Hades steals Persephone away from Demeter, the goddess of the harvest.
Okay.
And in doing so, like, kidnaps her to hell. And she's down there and she won't eat anything or do anything because, like, Hades is like, if she eats anything, then she'll have to stay down here. Yay, me. And while that's going on, Demeter's like, someone's got to help get my daughter back. And inevitably what ends up happening is Persephone can't resist the pomegranate that's before her, and she eats 6 of the seeds. And so when she's finally able to get out of hell, the catch is you ate 6 seeds, so you have to be down here for 6 months out of the year. And so that's why we have fall and winter.
I see.
Because when Persephone is away, Demeter is upset.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, really? It's not because she brings plant life, and when she leaves, plants die.
No, it's because she's sad.
It's just 'cause
Demeter.
Just 'cause she's sad.
She's sad.
Being upset.
She's so sad.
Okay.
Okay.
just sad.
That's okay.
Anyway, we see now we're in the arena of the damned in hell. I don't know why they had to say in hell. If you're in the arena of the damned,
You're
I feel
automatically in
you're
hell.
Probably in hell. Like, you kind of know.
Yeah.
It'd be more of a surprise if you're like Milwaukee.
They also have one, but it works a little different.
Yeah. Diana's fighting again what kind of looks like a manticore tiger, but it's upright. It's actually a female, and they're presumably fighting to the death. And clearly Diana's doing pretty okay, but Hades is like, maybe I should remove her magical arm. And Persephone's like, if she loses, if the tiger lady loses, that's gonna be really hard for you to live this down if she only had one arm. So I'd leave it, hun. Okay? So let's get to why this is called the lady or the tiger.
Yeah.
You're thinking it's because of this tiger person. It's not.
Well, that's very.
It would've made
confusing.
sense.
Yeah.
Yes. So
It's misleading.
it's very misleading.
Yeah.
So late one night when Diana is little, Cersei gets up and she prays to Hecate to please contact her. She's like, I've done all the things, please, why won't you talk to me? Hecate's like, hey, listen, I only got like a second. So she's like, okay, hey, listen, I know that at some point I have to get Diana out of hell, and I just, how am I supposed to even do that?
Oh.
She's like, oh, okay, listen. Listen.
I'd
actually,
love it if this was like when Diana was like still 3 or 4, and she's like, "You're worried about that now?"
It's very much. She's very
pretty
young.
young,
She's
yeah.
quite young.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, okay. Little caveat, little asterisk there, sirs. It's gonna be 2 escapes. The first one is gonna be a temporary one. That's not a big deal. That's just gonna happen on its own. The second one, that's gonna take a lot of moving pieces, and it's gonna be a lot more permanent.
And he woke me up at 5 in the morning for this. We have time. This could have been an email.
You don't answer
I don't
them?
know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, and
Those aren't invented yet.
or they are.
Or they are? What year is it? What?
I don't know.
How does it work?
Some year. So then, like, Hecate, like, pauses after she mentions that it's permanent, and she's like, is there like, what's up? And she's like, I gotta go. Listen, ears are everywhere, and the path has been laid. Hecate leaves. She knocks a book off of the shelf, and when Cersei picks it up, it's the Lady and the Tiger story. This is not invented by this book. This is a real story that exists. There is a princess, and she falls in love with a guy who's not a prince. Okay? And her dad is like, no,
Absolutely not.
that's not gonna happen. And so she sends her suitor to the arena, right? And so essentially, the whole thing he's got to do is there's going to be 2 doors. And behind one door will be a woman, a totally different hot lady for this guy to marry to get him away from
But not the princess.
not the princess,
Right.
but to get him away from my daughter. And behind the other one is certain death in the tiger.
Right. Either way, I win.
The princess goes to see her guy. And she's still totally in love with him. And tells the suitor that she will find out which door has what in it and let him know, right? But after she leaves, she realizes that if she tells him which door has the woman in it, he's gonna go and marry that woman. And
Yeah,
the two
and
of
he
them
won't be
won't
with
end
her.
up together.
Right. And he won't be dead.
And her deep jealousy starts to make her question everything.
Oh. But then after that conversation, he's thinking to himself, now when she tells me, is she gonna tell me which one has the woman, or is she gonna tell me which one has the tiger because she doesn't want me to be with her? So maybe I pick the opposite one of the one that she tells me.
No.
But maybe she thinks I'm gonna think that she's already lying, so I have to think what she is saying is the truth.
Oh,
Now,
that's right.
there's like another layer to who this woman is. This
Okay.
is a woman that the guy used to be with.
Oh.
Oh, it's the
They
ex.
they reveal later in the story. And she knows that.
Buddy, you fucked.
And she hates this woman. But I don't think he knows who the chick is.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Yeah, he's just
Okay.
like, just tell me who it is, and
Yeah.
then it'll be fine. Like, I won't be with her. And she's like, but you totally will, because that's way easier. And she's probably just as hot, if not hotter. Right?
Oh, man.
And so she realizes that the punishment isn't for him. It's kind of for her,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. I mean,
So it
also
turns
for
out
him,
there's
but-
2 tigers. There's one behind each both doors. There never was a woman.
There's no woman. No, they're definitely.
But it's great entertainment for the crowd.
Right, exactly. So the next day, so she spends all night thinking on this. The next day, he walks out into the arena. He looks to her for an
Signal.
imperceptible little like head tick, and she does, and he goes to the door, and that's the end of the story.
What? What?
So who was back there? Was it the lady or the tiger?
Right. I don't know. What? You tell me.
That's the end of the story. That is how the story ends.
That's
Oh,
how
that's
the
the
real
actual
story
end?
ends?
Yes.
Oh.
You don't get to know. Who you decide.
Right.
And part of that's a test of yourself. What do you think?
Yeah. Like your opinion of what she's gonna do tells us more about
What
you
would
than
you
about
do?
her.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
There's 2 tigers. That's
And
the
so-
answer to the
Yeah,
story.
they're both tigers.
There's no 2 tigers. I can
Okay,
tell you
but
that.
she doesn't know, so it still matters which one she was.
But she does know.
yeah.
'cause
No,
knew
she
it was
wouldn't
the
know about
chick.
the 2 tigers
Yes,
switcheroo.
exactly.
So
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
we know that there's 2 tigers.
we know that
But
she's
she
still
thinks one of them has
making
this-
a choice.
Oh, okay.
But the king's like, nah, there's 2 tigers.
There's 2 tigers. She's gonna gesture toward the tiger, and then she's gonna like beat herself up over it. Be like, oh, I can't believe I sent him to his death. And I'd be like, nah, they were both tigers. That was no choice. But you've been torturing yourself for years for nothing.
She's like,
Yeah, that's the king on his deathbed.
why would you do that?
Hey,
I
remember
thought
that
it was funny.
time with the 2 doors?
But I thought I was a terrible person.
were both-
Yeah,
tigers.
no, it wouldn't matter. He was gonna die either way.
The king's like, no, but you still are a teleport
But
person.
you are. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, you're a teleport person. You fell in love with a commoner.
And you
That's
chose to kill
that
him.
And you chose
lesson.
to kill him.
You didn't love him at all.
Bye.
This is insane.
Yeah. Yeah, kings are a bad thing. We shouldn't have those.
So anyway, Diana, like little Diana, has read this story, and she's like literally the exact same reaction you guys had. She's like,
how
that's
does it
the
end?
end?
What the fuck?
And like, so she's like, that's the point.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't understand
The
what
point
happens.
is it's unsatisfying, just like life.
And she's like, maybe we'll read it when you're older. She's like, this is a terrible story. I hate it.
Yeah.
And so then like later on, like they are talking about it again, and she's like, I still don't get it. And she's like, no, you'll get there. Like, you'll be fine. She's like,
Beating yourself up.
yeah, she's like, because it's not the gods, it's the princess who decides, right? And like, you know, she condemns the princess. She's like, the princess should be better.
She shouldn't have been thinking about it.
Yeah, and like Cersei's like, but you assume she chose to let him die, and she's like, well, regardless, she didn't even be thinking about it. And she's like, I understand you're caught up on the worthiness, but do you think that that's the point of the story? And Diana's like, no.
I mean, considering the fact that you keep asking these questions, I'm guessing the answer's no.
Yeah. And so then like later on when Diana's older, she's like chopping wood outside, and she's like, oh my God. She's like, I'm not the princess. Because Diana was reacting like that because she thought the story was like warning her about something,
Yeah.
and she was putting herself in that role, and she's like, I'm not the princess in that situation.
I'm the tiger.
Rawr! I'm behind both doors, according to you two. How can I be in two places at once?
But if
Right.
I'm the tiger, which tiger am I?
Right.
Really?
Am
Is
I?
the other tiger still me, or is it just a different
I
tiger?
I mean, if it thinks it's me, is it still like it's me?
So are you like one of those really strong, compassionate idiots? Like what?
I see. You're trying to belittle me because I figured out your game.
No. No.
Because I'm too smart for it.
No, you know what? I'm gonna say yes so we can move on. They won't allow her to speak. She's gagged, so she can't cast any spells. You know, she can't use her mouth hole from where all the spells are coming from.
Right. She can muffle them though. It really muddies the spell
Well,
though.
she muffles something, and it's definitely not. Well, it's some kind of curse of some sort.
Yeah.
Hades is like taking bets. He's like, you want to take some bets? You want to take some wagers? And he's gonna win this one.
Is he saying it to like
She
to
says,
Cersei?
no, he says to Cersei. He says it to Persephone, and they're both like, would you stop? Would you?
I'm just saying, this is the best action I've gotten so far this decade. This is great.
Here it is. Inevitably, like Diana gets the upper hand over the tiger, and then is like, listen, I don't have to destroy you because this is my MO. Right before I'm about to destroy you, I go, I don't have to do this.
Except that basilisk, I had to kill.
I had to kill that basilisk
But-
1000% because he sucked.
Yes.
The tiger roars at her. She grabs her behind the throat and like is just choking her out. And like Diana's like, she lost, Hades. Let's just end this. And Hades is like, only one of you is leaving the arena, princess.
No, you gotta kill that animal. You gotta kill
Look,
that majestic beast.
Yep.
I get it.
There's only one of them too. That's the
Can
last
I
one.
leave but keep her alive?
Nope.
Can she just stay in the arena?
Not at all.
Yeah. And
Nope.
I did force it to fight you. That's a decent,
Yeah.
hardworking. It's a mom. You know, she's got several kids. Depend on her.
She's got
Yeah.
cubs.
Yeah,
Yep,
she
she's
has.
got cubs
She got
at home.
cubs. She got little
Yeah.
cubs.
They're
Yeah.
watching right now too.
Yeah. There's no dad. He died in the arena. So you know
That was the match from last week.
they're orphans now. You're
Yeah.
orphaning them.
Or there's you.
They're gonna go to a kill shelter. So there will be a.
They might get adopted, but you
But
know the
probably not.
odds are kind of low.
Yeah,
You
they're
know?
kind of feral.
Probably not.
I'm just saying.
Also, they're gonna be really mopey.
Yeah. Or there's you. Nobody depends on you.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
got
I
one person
I said
who likes you.
I guess except for maybe like humanity. You kind of went up there.
Hypothetical, but you know.
It's not. I just did it. I just did it.
That was a city.
That's like a lot
Not
of people.
humanity.
That's like
Let's
more than
not
4 cubs.
Exaggerate your accomplishment.
Okay, all I'm just saying is like those are normal humans, and this is like a chimera tiger.
Oh, okay.
She's
Now,
like worth a lot more.
worth?
Yeah, worth.
Yeah.
Like where?
Just on the market.
Oh, the market?
The market.
The open.
The body part market.
Okay. And then she just launches into a tirade. She starts crying. And then she's like, you're not the god of anything. You're a warden of a prison. That's it. Like, you're garbage. And he's like,
Garbage.
excuse me.
Well,
And
if
so-
I'm the warden of garbage and you're here, then that means you're garbage.
Okay, great, fine. I'm gonna get all super I'm gonna go Super Saiyan on you right now.
Oh shit.
And he's like, how is this happening? And she's like, you know how I'm so powerful? Because like you're keeping me here and it's unjust.
Oh.
And she prayed to Themis, I believe it is. Themis? Yes. Goddess of justice.
Nice.
And yeah. So she's like, it's a reckoning. We're gonna have a reckoning. It's a reckoning.
We got a reckoning
I'm
here.
calling reckoning.
Calling a reckoning. Flag. Reckoning. We see Princess Diana's calling a reckoning.
Reckoning.
That's not really how this works.
Oh, a reckoning in this day and age. We haven't had a reckoning in these parts for ages.
So essentially she's like, your games are over. There's one final challenge to this arena, and I know that. You're gonna give me a choice between two doors.
Oh.
And he's like, that's right. Behind one door.
Nope, I know, they're both tigers.
You can't fool me. Nope. I've
Okay,
heard this story.
there's-
Hades is like, son of a bitch.
I didn't actually say there was even a tiger.
You know, metaphorical tigers,
Oh, okay.
whatever.
Behind one door is certain death. Behind the other door is freedom.
Freedom through death.
It's the ultimate freedom. But
Okay.
He's like, but before you choose, I want your mother to know that should you pick the door that has freedom behind it,
She'll never see you again.
You'll never be able to come back here.
Yeah.
Ever.
Ever.
Until you're deaf. And so essentially we do The Lady and the Tiger, and Cersei tells her which door to pick.
Okay, but what is the equivalent to Cersei being jealous?
Because
Jealous of the world?
no, it's not a jealousy thing, it's her love.
Yeah.
It's not jealousy at all.
And losing her.
It's her getting over her like incredible love for her daughter and not wanting her to leave. She's
But
like,
she
I know you.
loses her either way. Oh
Yeah,
no, I guess because
no,
it's hell because she'll come back.
Come back. She's like, and she'll be with you forever.
Ah, okay. Yes.
And so like that's why Hecate is like, I know this isn't good for you, but it is good for you, and it's gonna suck for you, but this is what has to happen. And it's why like she's been constantly like panicked about her visions and the whole thing, knowing that it would come to this, and that she would eventually have to make this choice.
Gotcha.
And so she makes the choice.
And so she sends her to certain death.
Yes, of course. And
Exactly.
Diana
And
opens.
Diana knew. She's like, no, you're trying to keep me here.
So I'm gonna go to the opposite of the one that you.
She's like, no!
No, don't do that. What are you doing?
What do you think, I'm a monster?
No, I heard the story. I know the tricks.
It's both tigers anyway. Who
It
cares?
doesn't even matter.
Oh god, she's so stupid. She's like, wait, now I gotta outthink her. I have to go with the other door that she thinks
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna.
got. Yeah. God.
Okay, wait. You know what? I'm just gonna open the door for her.
I'm gonna open both doors. This one has death. This one is the topside world.
Go
It's
there.
not an illusion.
Oh, but you've cast
Go
a
there.
spell over it to trick me into
of
seeing
a
death behind the one that.
Why are you like this? I didn't drop you on your head.
I've seen too many movies.
I mean, you almost did. You dropped me into the.
There's always a switcheroo or a trick.
I read The Giving Tree. Like there was no switcheroo in The Giving Tree. What?
No,
What?
that was the whole thing.
What? She opens the door and a golden light is there and she goes like, thank you for trusting me, mother. And Diana jumps back up onto the throne thing and he's like, wait. He's like, did I stutter? You have to leave. You can't come back here anymore. Hades, I need you to understand something. It seems I had some occasion, an occasion some time ago to eat a diabolical pomegranate seed that your wife gave me.
Oh shit!
And Hades looks at Persephone. He's like, for real?
I get to be here 1 month out of the year.
Literal. Yep.
That's
1,000%. That's what she gets to do. And Persephone's like, what? I didn't do anything. I just gave her one of your most treasured seeds. I figured, why not? 1 month in the underworld per year. Whatever. I gave her a choice. She chose to eat one. I mean, here's the thing. You could either let that happen, or you could annul the rule about the seeds and lose your bride. It's up to you.
Right. Either way.
Just saying.
That's awesome.
He's like, okay.
Damn it! I was really hoping you would know the law.
He's like, I'm gonna be back, is what I'm saying. I will be,
Oh,
and I'm gonna have
oh.
such a scheme is gonna happen. So Diana thanks Persephone. You know, she's like, I can never repay this debt. And she's like, listen, beloved daughters have to stick together. And he's like, so she's like, I want you to go up there. and I want you to, I want you to honor all lost daughters, and that will pay me in full. So you got this. I'll see you later. I gotta go. This is such a sweet moment. Diana flies Cersei back to the Wild Isles. These two have such a freaking healthy relationship because they talk about things and like they understand that each other has different perspectives on things and they understand their very different perspectives on things. Diana like floats down, drops her mom off, and then she's like, I can't touch the Wild Isle, otherwise I have to stay for my month and I have to go back. And she's like, I know. She's like, I'm gonna build essentially a temple up on Earth, and then like when I do, I'll be in touch and we'll continue as we planned. And she's like, awesome. And then she looks at her mom and she's like, I fought the Tetracide. And her mom is like so impressed. She's like, oh, by Hecate. And she's like, and you know how I won? With your lasso. Like the one that like she didn't want in the first place.
Yeah.
She's like, it saved me. Like it saved everyone. It's just so sweet. The two of them are just like, all right. And I really hope these two make it out. Like, I love this relationship. I love this book so far. We've started the next arc. It involves a maze and a minotaur, and we have
Nice.
Dr. Poison in there and stuff like that. Presumably, we're going to see like Wonder Woman meet Absolute Wonder Woman. What I would love to see is Cersei meet Absolute Cersei, and like regular Cersei be like, ew, gross, you're such a loser, and then like Absolute Cersei be like, I feel so freaking sorry for you. You are just so nothing.
Yeah.
Like just tear her down, because it's like if you just let Diana in, you'd be such a better person.
You'd win sometimes.
You'd have some
kind of.
wins. Don't you want some wins?
You'd be the good guy. That's nice.
Anyway,
have-
Cersei at the end was also like, so what'd you turn the Tetracide into?
She's like, no, I turned myself into.
What?
Yeah.
That's not what I made the lasso for.
No, you did.
No, I made the lasso so you could turn other people into things.
It all worked out. Overall, Absolute Wonder Woman for me is a perfect example of the Absolute Universe, where it's like, let's take a character, have her face totally different odds, or have them face totally different odds, have a very different history, but also come out of it feeling still like their character, but completely not their character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the hallmarks of Diana are there without it being the same history over and over again. Like she's still Wonder Woman, but a Wonder Woman you've never met. And I gotta tell you, if this was just the Wonder Woman we knew, I would be very happy with this Wonder Woman, because she still is all the things, but there seems to be more interesting things that can be done with her. And I would highly recommend you can get all the issues we just talked about, catch right up, and it's worth it. I'm not doing this book justice at all. You have to read it. There's so much more to the relationship and the dynamic between Diana and Cersei, between Cersei and Hecate, between Diana and Earth, and the new characters that she's meeting as she's going along. It's phenomenal. I love this book. Love it. I mean, obviously, it feels like it was created for me. Like, it was like Kelly Thompson was like, what would Tiffany like? Well, she wants a Wonder Woman who's steeped in mythology. Oh, and also make her a witch. And I'm like, yes, please. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Tiffany.
I'm Ethan.
I'm Ben.
Watch out for tiger doors, apparently.
Yeah, they're everywhere. All doors contain tigers.
Yeah,
That's
whenever
the
you're
lesson.
confronted with two doors, look out. One of them's a tiger. Or possibly both.
Possibly, you're telling me that both of them are always two tigers.
I think the lesson of
Not
this
always.
book is
Yeah.
whenever life confronts you with a choice,
Yeah.
both choices are always two tigers.
So what do you do?
Whatever you want.
You don't go
doesn't
through
matter.
either of those doors. You go back the way you came from.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. But you can't go home.
Beware God's offering doors
And tigers.
and tigers. There's always tigers.
Whenever gods open two doors, they shut a window.
Another one with the tiger opens.
Springs open
As well.
and eat you. When life hands you tigers, you make tiger aid.
Tiger aid. Oh my God.
And then it kills you.
Oh, that's horrible.
It's fine.
It's so clumpy.
It's a
the fur's
terrible
in there.
It's okay.
image.
No, okay.
Why would you even say that?
I just wanted to
What is wrong with
I
you?
just wanted to participate.
You have to do it so weird and gross? That's a tiger. That's an endangered species.
Apparently not.
What about the cubs?
Behind all these doors.